Hey guys, it's AJ from TacticalAthleticPerformance.com. This should be the first in a series of internet videos I'm going to go ahead and put on here that relate to pistol training. And what we're going to do today is we're going to do some dry practice drills. And the reason I start with dry practice is because I personally believe that it should make up about 80% to maybe even 90% of all of your pistol training. The reason is because you can develop a lot of really good skills and it doesn't cost any money just by dry practicing and having the discipline to execute. So the first thing you ever want to do when you start a dry practice session is go ahead and make sure your weapon system is clear. So what I got here is my Glock 17, and I'm going to first thing is remove that source of feed. After I do that, I'm going to walk my slide to the rear, and I'm going to visually and physically check the barrel, the magazine well, and the slide face or bolt face over here. I'm going to allow that slide to go to the front. I'm going to point in a safe direction and I'm going to fire. And that ensures to me that my pistol is safe and ready to be used for pistol training. Okay, so the first dry practice drill that I'm going to go over is something I call cup drill. And the point of this drill is to develop a natural point of aim. Meaning that as you're driving that weapon system out, you're going to keep that weapon pointed at that target. And it's going to stop you from doing certain things that are bad habits. I see a lot of guys that do this. It's called dolphining the weapon. So they dolphin up and then they actually obstruct their view of the target by bringing the weapon too high and then kind of curving. You don't want to do that. So this is going to stop you from doing that. So this is how you do it. You're going to get a little cup, something like this, and you're going to fill it up with water all the way to the top. Like if you look at it, you'll see there's like a little bubble just over the top that skin that water has, and you're going to place it right there on that slide. And starting from what I would call like maybe a 2 or a 3 position, I'm going to start with my weapon here and I'm going to drive it out to where I would start engaging that target. I'm going to do it real slow and I'm going to try not to spill any water. And what this is doing is it's forcing me to keep that weapon really flat and pointed directly at that target or whatever I'm squared up against. We're teaching specifically like your wrist joint to articulate just right so you can create that perfect natural point of aim. And once you've developed a good natural point of aim, it's going to definitely increase how quickly you can engage a target. Okay, so the next drill, it's called a quarter drill or a dime washer drill, depending on who you talk to. Works very similar to the cup drill. Now, a lot of people don't have a Glock as their chosen weapon system, which is fine, you know, whatever works for you. And the thing is it might not have a flat top surface. So you can take that quarter and you can put it right there on top of most weapon systems. And you can continue to execute the same drill. Just like that. And what it's doing is, not only is it teaching my wrist and my body what it means to grab a natural point of aim, it also isn't obstructing my sights. So as I'm doing it, I can see that my sights are lining up on the target. I know it might look like I'm closing one eye, but actually what I do is I really open this eye and I kind of squint this other one. So I can maintain my peripheral vision over here, but I can really focus that attention on my dominant eye. If that's a little too easy, you can take that quarter and you can put it on that rear sight aperture and you can execute the same way. As that weapon's coming out, I'm picking up that front sight post to my periphery and I'm placing that front sight post on that target instead of finding that target and then trying to put the front sight post on that. Once you get the hang of it, you can take that quarter and you put it all the way on that front sight post where it's real small and you really got to balance it on there. And you can execute the same drill. And what you'll notice is that quarter forces you to keep that weapon super, super flat. And as you bring that weapon out, it should be right on target as soon as you get that weapon all the way out there. So there it is. 2 drills, 1 cup, and be sure to subscribe so you can get the next in the video line. Talk to you guys later. Bye.